Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with the paper pumpkin, sort of. So this is the Memorable Meadows March 2024 paper pumpkin kit. But what we're going to be working with is the free stamp set that came inside of there. It's called Daisies For You. That's the stamp set we're going to be working with. So we're not necessarily using anything in the paper pumpkin kit except for the free stamp set, okay? And we're also going to be using the 2023 to 2025 in color designer series paper. All right, but before we get started on that, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So we're going to start with the Delicate Wings April Paper Pumpkin Kit. You have until April 10th to subscribe to get this particular paper pumpkin kit. If you are a paper pumpkin subscriber, you can purchase the Thanks and Beyond Dies add-on for $12 while supplies last, okay? This die set coordinates with April, May, and June's paper pumpkin kit. This paper pumpkin is going to make 9 cards and comes with a basic gray stamping spot. There's a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin. Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up product. I'm asking $30 for each box. Shipping is included. I can only sell and mail in the United States. And if you're interested, email me at stampwithshawna@gmail.com, okay? Lastly, we have our March host code. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, don't use this host code because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards. And Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up. And we don't want you to miss out on any of your freebies, all right? That is all of our buzzworthy business for today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be making the last card in a set of cards using the in color products. I have here a base of thick basic white that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Burnish that down with our bone folder. I have some Moody Mauve that is 5 by 3 3/4. And I'm going to add a piece of what is this? Basic white by that's 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And I'm looking for some designer series paper that is a 1/2 inch about by 3 inches. And we're going to add this to the bottom, well, to the side of our white piece that's going on the inside. I'm going to glue this in the middle because it's a little short, but right to the edge, just like this. Okay. I'm going to give that a couple of seconds to dry. And while that's drying, we're going to stamp an image from the Memorable Meadows stamp set. So the stamp set that is used for the paper pumpkin kit, we're going to stamp the little flower image from there. We're going to take some Early Espresso, ink up our little flower here. And I'm just going to put that right next to the designer series paper. And that is why you ink this stuff up before you attach it. Oh, I did pretty good lining that back up. It's not perfect, but it'll work. It will work, okay? So I have some markers here, some Stampin' Blends rather, Old Out of Light. I'm just gonna quickly color that. Then I have the Light Daffodil Delight. And we have the light Moody Mauve. Is this light? Yeah. Man, that looks kind of dark. Just giving it a rough color. All right, so we have that. Now let's go ahead and glue this to the Moody Mauve cardstock. And then we're going to put this whole thing on the inside of our card base. Okay. So we have the inside of our card done. Next, we have a piece of designer series paper that is 3 by 5.5. And we're going to glue this to the front of our card base. It's going to go all the way across right down the center. Just like that. And there appears to be a little bit of overhang. So we're going to take our scissors and just cut that off. It's just the tiniest bit of overhang. Okay. So next, we're going to do some more stamping. So I have another piece of basic white. This one is 3 by 4. We're going to stamp again in the early espresso. And we're going to get the big flower stamp from our, what is this called again? Daisies For You stamp set. I didn't even realize it had a name on there. So let's see. We're going to put this like that right here. Voila. So that's all we need the early espresso for. Next, we are going to get some scrap paper because we're going to have to do some stamping off. I am going to get the let's do garden green. I don't know why it's taking me a quick second to figure out what I'm doing. This is an image that at first I didn't know what in the world this was for, but it's to put the veins in our flower. So this stamp set is a two-step stamp set. So that's the veins in our leaves, not our flowers. And here's our leaves. We're going to ink that up in garden green, but we're going to stamp off so that we can get the second generation. I'm going to stamp right over that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so that's all we need this garden green for. And then we're going to get the Moody Mauve. And we're going to stamp the insides of our flower with this little stamp here in Moody Mauve. I'm going to pull this close to me. Hopefully I won't get too much of my body in the shot, but I need to line up these little circles, the inside. Okay, then we're going to take our flowers here in Moody Mauve. We're going to ink that up and then stamp it off. And then line this up. And stamp our flowers. Isn't that pretty? Okay, one more thing to stamp. And that is using Daffodil Delight. And the stamp set comes with 2 flower centers. One for the small one and one for the large one. But I found that if you just take the large one, it'll work for the small one as well. So that is all of our stamping done. So let's keep moving. We're going to add this piece to a piece of Moody Mauve, and that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So let's get that, add our stamped piece to that. Try to center it up pretty good. Okay. And then I have some of the in color textured ribbon. This is the Moody Mauve. It has an R on here because the this is going to be retiring. All of the in color ribbon. The in color is staying, but the ribbon is retiring. So, yeah. I've got a piece of that. Now I've gone ahead and put some tear and tape on the back. And we're just going to add this to the front of our stamped image. Now later I'm going to show you that I have, I've done this in all 5 in colors, but on some I opted not to use the ribbon. And I'm going to add some Stampin' Dimensionals. I opted not to use the ribbon, and I'm not sure which one I like better. The one with the ribbon or the one without. So I'll let you tell me in the comments which one you like better, with the ribbon or without the ribbon. Okay? And tell me which one is your favorite color. Let's see, one more should do it right there. And that's it for that. So now we have one more thing to do. And that is to die cut using the love sentiment from the Love of Spring dies that coordinates with this month's paper pumpkin kit. So let's get out the Baby Boss. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put some adhesive sheets on the back of this piece of Moody Mauve. It's about 3.5 by 2 or 1 3/4 or something like that. You just need a piece big enough for you to cut out your image. Okay, so this is all die cut out. So now we're going to just pop this out using our Take Your Pick tool to get out our pieces. Like that. Poke this tiny little piece out that's on that circle. I mean on this, the O, which is a circle, but you know. Let's see here. So now we're going to attach this to the bottom of our stamped image piece. But first we have to remove the backing of that adhesive sheet, and it makes this piece become a sticker. Okay, and we're going to put this right about here like that. Then we're going to remove the dimensional backings and add this to our card so we can be done. Well, actually, no, there's one more. We got to add some bling, don't we? So let's get this all sorted out. We're going to put this right in the middle, and this is 4 1/4, so it's going to go from top to bottom on our card base. I don't want to push it down. I want to make sure I have it even first. That looks pretty good. It's over to the side a little bit, but that's okay. So now we're going to take the 23 to 25 in color dots, and I'm going to, these are retiring too, but I think these, I might stop using the ribbon, but these dots, I love them. So I'm probably still going to use them. So we're going to put one of these big ones there, a small one about right there, and the medium-sized one we're going to put right there. Isn't that cute? Such a pretty card. I love this. Showing off the in colors, showing off a free stamp set. Let me show you the other colors. So we have our Pebbled Path, the Copper Clay. So the Pebbled Path has no ribbon on it. Copper Clay, the Boho Blue, no ribbon. And we have Wild Wheat. And this one has the ribbon as well. What do you guys think? Cute, right? Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.